Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome back to Transport Fever 2, the Deluxe Edition. You betcha, here in Curvy Canyon. Oh yeah, and today, what are we doing? Art Deco. I want that Zephyr train. You betcha. But before we could get the Zephyr train, I had to upgrade the passenger lines, because, you know, ancient history, people. Ancient history. We had to move forward. And to move forward, I had to take a little time to upgrade all the crazy lines we had going on here, because they were all ancient history lines, and we needed newer lines. So that's the thing. That's the stuffs. All the things. Let me get a nice picture. Let me get a nice picturesque area. Here's a nice picturesque area. Yeah, just something picturesque before we do the switch over of the screens and the things. So with that, before we get started, of course, a big thanks to everybody who subscribes recently, as the names are going at the bottom of the screen there. I appreciate that very much. And, of course, everybody in live chat, including Mr. O. How are you today, sir? I hope everything is good in the neighborhood. You betcha. And, of course, everybody that watches in whatever time zone you live in, because, of course, there's 24 of them, and that means I get 24 times the exceptional awesomeness of people watching me all over the world, and that's really cool. So with that, look, I'll even push the button today to take away the wallpaper. All right, are you happy? Instead, if we're not going to call it overlay, at least I'll take it away. The rhyming today, the rhyming I do for this channel is just crazy all the time. It's too bad I'm old. Okay, so with that, all the things, let's zoom out now, because of course I gave you the nice awesome picture to stare at while we were doing that. And yes, so of course obviously I had to go around and upgrade a whole bunch of train lines to be fast speed lines, which is awesome. And they are. They are upgraded to high-speed lines, so which is great. So now, one of the first things we can do is actually replace the trains on the passenger line to become, hopefully, Zephyrs. Oh yeah, and that, I mean, we're gonna lose money hand over fist on that too. But that's where we are on that passenger line. The passenger line, people. It's a tough business. It's a tough business. But let me tell you, the fuel trains are not. The fuel trains are not a tough business. What's going on there? Paige was making me all kinds of... Why does that say minus 6 million? Oh, I think it's because I was playing around with something. Is that a thing? Is that a problem? There's no problem here, is there, guys? Maybe I broke something. Did I break something? I mean, it's very possible I broke something. Well, I mean, that is Train 50. He does appear to be going back to whatever he was doing. Train 56 has way little oil on it. Why? Why is that, guys? Why is there very little oil here? Okay, let's investigate. I'm always up for an investigation. Because Paige hasn't got any oil for it. Guys, why isn't Paige getting any oil? You know, that's not good. I mean, they were making me all kinds of money. I didn't realize. I mean, I spent like 2 hours last night. You know, pause this for a second. I spent 2 hours last night just kind of upgrading the track, right? And it's like, yeah, everything's fine. You know, see, here's our $173,000 passenger sign. See, like the wood line, 13 million. This train, 20 million. What's going on here with Paige now, guys? I mean, Paige was doing really good. Look, 71 out of 125. I was so happy. I was looking at their numbers last night. I think it was up to 91 at one point, and I was like, yes, get me all the monies. But something has happened. Something has happened to our fuel resources. I mean, look, you're giving this guy 300 barrels of oil. Give the other guy some. Like, game, you just do really dumb things. You do really dumb things. Like, you know, I just wish you wouldn't, like, is it a problem? Listen, I'll fix this. Platforms, cargo buildings, cargo terminal things. Yeah, here. Store all the oil. Store more of the oil. Store all the things. I'll make sure there's enough room out here so you can store all of it. Okay, so if I do that, yeah, like store all that oil. I want that other train line to have oil. Gosh darn it. And you'd better start coughing it up. Like, now would be good. So just make that happen, would you guys? No, don't give him more oil. Why are you doing that? Yeah, like, you're not even giving me a destination for train page. That's just very mean of you. Look, now they're down to 7 million. What am I going to do about that? I mean, that's a mess. That's a mess, people. We can't be having this mess. Yeah, because this oil, I mean, this oil over here isn't going to produce enough, no matter what you do, right? I mean, what's this guy doing? His production's 400. He's transporting 55%. I'm surprised that number's as low as it is. I mean, this guy should be running flat out if that other guy isn't doing enough. I mean, the problem here is that I didn't want to be going all the way back to this one twice, but I will cut you off, mister. I will cut you off. Okay, listen, we know we have a technical glitch going on with Page. We will fix that momentarily. Let's figure out what we want to do with my Zephyrs. Okay, so it's fine. All day was with working ChatGPT and probably published a trailer and video itself. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, stream goes sideways right out of the start. You know, everybody seems to be trying to use ChatGPT or whatever the heck it's called to do all kinds of things. I seen somebody try to integrate it into some sort of game engine the other day where they could just tell the chat program straight commands like, make me 100 boxes with voxels and blah, 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 and it would actually do it. And I'm like, holy smokes, like, it's just gotten ridiculously crazy now, right? It's gotten crazy. So it's like, I don't know what to tell you about that whole chat stuff, right? I mean, again, we could only be a couple of years from Terminator, so everybody wants to be careful. Everybody wants to be careful. The more it gets taught, the more damage it's gonna do. I'm just gonna point that out. Okay, listen, bring up this crazy line, would you? You know, this one here that you knew was gonna cause you a hassle right from the very start. Okay, so some people are gonna be upset with me because some of these trains are probably full, right? Well, those ones aren't. Neither's that guy. Is anybody... Okay, maybe they're not going to be upset with me. I mean, oh, well, this is good. I mean, I'm okay with this. Yeah, 30 out of 60. All right, so I guess it's upgrade time. That's what I think. That's what we're doing. So let's upgrade that line. And do that. Manage vehicles. Upgrades, people. So I was going to go on this whole big blurb about all the lines we were doing today and the stuff like that, but it's potentially going to be I got to fix things day. Oh, the Hiawatha's out. Oh, man, the 442 Hiawatha. I mean, that train's awesome. I mean, it is a really awesome train. But we're going to go Art Deco. You betcha. We're going to do the Zephyr. Boom. I want $81 million. $81 million for Pioneer Zephyrs. You betcha. And they look like they're the extra long version. But anyway, give me one of these guys. No, is there like one down here in the valley that we can follow? There's got to be one down here in the valley, guys. Is that one? Yeah, that's definitely one. You know, all the things. We definitely want that. Yep. And, oh, you forgot to hit the button. You forgot to hit the go button. It's go time. There we go. And now we can have a look at these great looking trains, right? I mean, this looks awesome, right? I mean, they are a nice looking train. You're hitting all the wrong buttons there, Max. Yep, there you go. Look at that. Yeah, get a little higher above them trees because you're hitting all the wrong buttons today. Gee whiz. There you go. Look at that. Yeah, look at the speed on this. That's right, guys. Yeah. Go like the wind. Now, of course, some of our track, we have no choice but to barely go over 120 because that's just the way it was. But all the things. Jacob, what's up? I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. And so, of course, we got our Zephyrs on here. I don't know what's going on with that crazy oil line. Really? These can hold 52 people now. So, I don't know if that's an upgrade or what, because Zephyrs always held 47. 47 was always the number for a Zephyr, right? And I don't know why that train slowed down that badly in that tunnel. I'm going to have a look at that in a second. I mean, don't get me wrong. He'll recover greatly. He recovers like super fast, right? That's right. Yeah, that's right. Pick up the pace, people, because these trains are going to cost me a fortune. I'll tell you right now. I gotta try and fix that oil line. That's really a shame. I didn't really want to double dip on that oil well, but I mean, I'm going to. I mean, no question about it. We're gonna definitely double dip on that oil. Now, I'm just keeping an eye on this train because, of course, this is probably the biggest mountain and it's got to go up, right? So I want to see how it does going up this crazy big mountain that we're going up here. This is the the Valley of the Shadows. You forgot to replace that bridge. Darn it. Well, you replaced that one, thank goodness. But you got to replace that other one. You got to go back and fix that dude. Anyway, we're coming up the hill of destiny. I mean, he is maintaining 80 kilometers an hour, and I think he would have done even a little better. He would have done even a little better had I not messed up that bridge. So, anyway, nevertheless, yep, inside the mountain. It's all fine. It's all fine. There we go. He's coming out now. I mean, he's down to 77, but this is the steepest part of the hill just before he gets into the flatland. And as soon as he hits the flatland, he's gone. Zip, all the things. So yeah, take off, eh? Yeah. There you go. See, look at that. He's already picking up the pace. Way faster than the other train was. Yeah, look at the zoom. That's right. I gotta go fix that bridge. Darn it. Anyway, nevertheless, hopefully the faster trains will hopefully mean faster passengers. Because obviously, if they think they can get somewhere faster, they'll hopefully take a train for it, which is what I'm hoping for. This guy's still trying. I don't know why he's only going like 116, 117. Like, come on, dude. You can go 171 kilometers an hour. I know it. I've read the statistics. I've read the numbers. I've read the numbers, dude. That engine can go fast, and it's supposed to go really fast. All right, so you've arrived here. All the things. Boom. Well, you made me some money, I guess. That's what the ding means. Okay. Kellingworth. Well, I don't know. Where is that? Kellingworth now demands new things. Oh, okay. They're down here. All right. Well, they've been demanding that brick forever. They're still going to be they're going to be demanding it forever because they're not going to get it just yet. So, do you want to tackle the oil problem? Why? The oil was working so good, guys. So good. Why are you guys messing this up now? Do you see the sadness on my face? Do you see the sadness? No, you're not seeing the sadness? Well, you should see the sadness because there's a lot of sadness going on in my face. Look at this. You gave 480 barrels of oil to the other line and not a single... And again, I really hate that about this game. It's like, listen, why can't I not just push a button here and say, you know what? No. Oil, like, platform 2? No. Don't do it. Like, you have to give half of that oil to these guys. Like, why are you so cheap? Why are you so cheap? I just, drives me crazy. Drives me crazy all the time. Like, all the time. Like, you guys, you could have given half of that oil to that other station. We would have been happy. But no, you don't want to do that. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Listen. Give me this line. Manage the line. What is this? Number 5. Load oil. Don't unload anything else. Just load oil here, dude. That's your whole job. Who else is here? Stone. Stone is here. Manage the line. Listen, I want you to load oil. That's it. We're gonna see if we can't. We're gonna see if we can't convince it Now I don't know if this will work or not. I'm gonna turn that down to 80%. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see what happens here, and see if it will give the other 20% to the other line. You cheap bums! Look, see that train left. That train's well. Look at that. The other one's getting some oil. You know what? I'm gonna try and see what happens here. Listen. Is that a thing that will actually do that? I mean, this could be a whole new discovery of things. Go to 65%. Yeah, see what happens now. Like, okay, listen, you got to give them more than 4, okay? Well, 5's not bad, right? 5's not bad, guys, but I need this to be like 40. 50 would be better. 100 would be even better than that, all right? So here comes our next contestant. Here comes this contestant. He's coming in for his oil. We got to upgrade these guys, by the way. That's the next thing I should look at right now. Listen. Whoa, stop. Hey, guys, listen. Manage vehicles. Hey, guess who's getting upgrade? I didn't upgrade these guys. I forgot to upgrade these guys. So that's $13 million. You're crazy. We're not spending that kind of money. So do you go with this or do you go with that? 700, tractive effort 160. I mean, that's $4 million for the Milkadoo, dude. That's $4 million of them big ones. Kroll 44 says, is there no demand for it? There's lots of demand for it. But again, well, you know what? First of all, hope it's all good in the neighborhood. Second of all, this is one of the most frustrating things I hate about this game. It's just like you want it to split. You want it like I wish it would just split stuff. Like give me control of the station and let me say like give me control of the factory of each line and say this line's allowed to have 60% of the oil and this other line's allowed to have 40% of the oil, right? That's what I would love to have, right? You know, because there's demand for it. There's all kinds of demand for it. But we'll have a look at that demand in a second as soon as I figure out what I'm going to replace this train with. Well, you're going to have to replace it with this dude because that's what you've got running on here. You're going to put on here 4, 5, 6, 7 cars. And I'm going to start getting you to bring back. This is an awful lot of cars. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. How long is that? That's 185 meters, dude. You're pushing that 240 really hard. But you know what? Done. That will... So you guys can eat up some of this oil. But I'm going to go show you this demand down here. Yep, do the things, dude. Okay, so how much oil did Mr. Go Lucky take here? He took 84 of that oil. Meanwhile, at least the other side's getting 15 now. It's not enough. You know, 16 out of 108 is not enough, guys. But anyway, so here's Paige down here. Paige is only at 47 out of 120. Last night when I was upgrading all these train lines, this was up to 91. These guys were rocking it, right? These guys were awesome. And this was up to 91 out of 120. And I was like, yes, look at Paige go. And now they're barely getting enough for 42 out of 120. And it's because these guys aren't pulling their own weight. These guys aren't pulling their weight. These guys are... The second part of the leg is running low. And the first part of the leg is no better. I don't know what's going on here. Transport 33%. Lies. That's lies, dude. We're transporting... I can take all your oil. Like, I don't understand all of a sudden why this station is like, nah. I don't... No. What are you talking about? What do you mean, nah? Nah, it doesn't count. I mean, yes, I can cut the trains back a car. But... These trains are only 108 long, right? So 84, 24, that's 108, right? This town will eat 120, and it's now down to 32. This town will eat 120, right? So there should be no reason for these factories not to be working. Like, these factories should be just pumping it out, right? But they're not. Both sides of this factory are dying. They're like, you know, I got my 25. I'm good. I'm like, no, I'm not good. I'm not good at all. But now, yes, I mean, we can do this little maneuver. We'll swap a few things here, right? I mean, I'll put only 8 cars on there, but that's really a disappointment, I must say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, there you go. So that will replace all those. And yes, that will help with our profit margin, but that's not going to make up 5 million. I must admit, I'm very disappointed in that. Though, it is what it is. You know, we'll watch this for a minute, but then we're going to work on giving a little brick to Gateshead. Yeah, I know. They're going to do a little swap here. Turns out, Franklin or Birmingham wants tools. Look at that. There's a tool factory down there. And at the same time, Gateshead wants brick. I wonder who gets a lot of brick. Right here. You betcha. So we're going to actually set up a duplicity truck line. So these guys are going to drag tools up to here and drag brick back down to here. Now that's why I just upgraded these trains here. I need them to bring more brick back. I need them to bring all the brick back, actually. We can produce the brick. We're having no problem with pumping out the brick. The brick is happening. Well, it's happening, but I don't know if they'll be able to keep up the pace. Meanwhile, these are these trains here. We've never upgraded these trains. These trains have been awesome. These are from the very beginning of the game, guys. Look at that. These double header trains. They've been pushing it to the limit. And I mean, they're doing just fine. They're happy little trains. Look, they make me $200,000. They're happy. Look at them. They're happy. They're happy little trains. But maybe it's time to upgrade them too, huh? Yeah, like look at this. This guy wants machines. He's not getting that. That's dreaming. Oh, he wants goods too. He's definitely not getting that. Let's do a little double heading. Let's do a little double heading of now. I mean, if you start throwing on a bunch of stuff here, Max, it's going to get crazy. So you got 284 at 70, 80. I mean, we could try 210. I mean, this could sink me. 210 wheelers. Let's say 6 gondolas on there, because I think there should be enough power for that, right? Boom. We'll see what happens. Meanwhile, if we're not taking enough brick out of here, we'll have to haul more out. But it looks like we are, because that number is going down. Okay, so that is the first focus of the day. Why has this guy got a bunch of oil on there? What is this guy doing? Yeah, dude, why did you just drag a whole bunch of oil up here? What's going on? What are you guys doing now? Okay, listen. Is this where my problem is? I think this might be where my problem is. So, fuel stone. Is that a thing? All right. So Gateshead, load oil. Why would you load? Wait a minute. What did I do here? Did I not change the right station? Okay, what is this? Birmingham Annex. All right. Stone. Birmingham Annex. Holy smokes, I did change the wrong station too. Oh my goodness. What is going on in my life? Blame it on the Teamsters. Blame it on the Teamsters. Okay, we've got a mess. Yeah, you got to fix all this mess, Max. You've got a mess. You've got such a mess. Okay, first of all, let's fix this mess. Okay, Birmingham Annex. Yes, Birmingham Annex. Gee whiz. Stone is not allowed to have more than 65% of the oil here. Done. All right. This is all messed up now, right? Because he's dragging oil all over the place. This is going to be a disaster. All right. Then once he goes here, he goes to Gateshead, and once he gets to Gateshead, I need him to drop fuel off. Yep, I need him to drop. Yeah, unload this, and load that. And everything else can be blanked out. Yeah, because I don't think we're ever dropping wood off here, dude. That's not happening. Okay, so he's going to unload that oil, and then he's going to load up. That finished oil, and then let's see. Now I could force 50%. No, let's not do that. Let's just fix this up to where we gotta have it. So this is Dirkfield South. What are you doing? You're going to drop that off. Okay, so let's just get rid of all these check marks. You're going to drop off this refined oil. Okay, and then you're going to load finished fuel. There you go. So that will fix that part. Now, poor Paige. Let's go fix poor Paige up, because I don't know what Paige has got going on. Poor Paige. Hey, Paige, what's up? Listen, manage the line. Because I just blew up 2 oil lines now. So, 5. What are you doing? Load, yes. I want you to load this. Don't mess with any of that. Just load oil. Do that. Are you sure that's the right one? Farmingland Annex. Yes, I want you to just... The only thing you should be doing here is loading that, right? Load oil. Let's see. Lower Pageton. Where is that one? All right, well, there's Gatehead's. There's Upper Gateshead. Upper Gateshead, again, his only job is to load oil. Done. Lower Pageton, which is down here and is doing all kinds of craziness. Lower Pageton, he is to unload. The first time he's here, he's to unload oil. That's it, right? Then here, he's to load oil. And then he goes back to Pageton, and he's to unload oil again, right? Right? Is that... Yes. But this time, on Lower Pageton, he's allowed to unload oil, but he has to load refined oil. So that is correct. All right, so he's allowed to do that. Then, of course, he's going to go off to Dirkfield South, and he's going to unload. He's going to unload that. He's going to load this. Take me there. Oh, I just clicked the wrong thing. Darn it! I just clicked the X on something. What did I just blow up? I don't know. Holy smokes. This line is stressing me out. It's an early day. It's going to be an early day. I'll be too stressed out. I think you just blew up this whole station. What is this station? This is Gateshead. Yeah, I think you just blew that one up, dude. Really? Dunkfield South. That's back here, right? No, that's Farmington Annex. All right. And then you were going to Lower Pageton. Where is Lower Pageton? Okay, here's Lower Pageton. Yeah, all right. And then you got to go to Dunkfield South. Okay. No, you don't. You've messed this up, dude. Holy smokes! I got a disaster going on here because I misclicked. It looks like I accidentally deleted the station here. So you got to take that raw oil and you got to drop it off here, dude. There you go. Okay, and then here you have to drop off. You have to unload this and you have to load that and get rid of all that. Then that would take you, and you are on the right side of life, right? Please tell me you're on the right side of life. I hope so. I really do hope so. I don't know. Like that, I don't know what's going on there. That number didn't change at all. 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2. I guess 1 and 2 are both the same. Oh, okay, it doesn't matter. So that can stay as 1. That's fine. And then it's going down here. Gee whiz game, you're some confusing sometimes. Okay, and then you're coming down here to Dunkfield South. You're going to be fine because you're going to drop off this wonderful stuff, and you're going to pick that up, and then you're going to take that all the way back to page 10, which is where you then drop off the finished product. Yes, and then the cycle starts again. Okay, let's see if we fix this up because this is a mess. Noko, what's up? I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. Listen, Noko, we're about to do some Noko bridging. You know what? I got to let this all bed in for 5 minutes, and that was a nightmare 10 minutes. What did you do with the first 10 minutes of your life, Max? Well, that was terrible. But we're gonna make someone's day. We're gonna spend a whole lot of money on bridges. Watch me go. You bet. Now, I tried and tried and tried so hard, and I mean I tried really, really hard to get a bridge mod that was different, like some sort of arching bridge or something. And every one I tried just glitched out. It was terrible. So, I did get a mod to work, as you can see here. But it is not there's going to be no fancy arches or anything like that. Unfortunately, I just could not find the fancy arching bridges of the things. But I do know someone who likes it when I spend $176 million on a bridge. That's a lot of money. That's a bucket load of money on a bridge, let me tell you. And it's a nice green bridge, too. Look, it's a very fancy green bridge. I really do wish I could find a really cool arching bridge, but I mean, this bridge is pretty fancy. It's fancy, it's green, it goes fast. We like that. We like fast. Fast is always good. So we're going to spend about 250, well, it'll be 176 million and then 80. So about about $260 million on this bridge. So let's push the OK button there now. And now we'll drag this along here. Oh yeah, look at the money being spent. I mean, you're already losing money on that oil line. You might as well lose it. You might as well lose it on this. Hey guys, what's up? Listen, I'm sure you guys are all excited. They're like, "Whoa! Did we just get a new train line?" I don't know. Did you? Yeah. You have figured it out, didn't you? You were like, "Whoa! There's a train line up there, dude. I think we can go that way from now on." Well, yes, you can as soon as I put some signals in for it. Because let me tell you, I don't want you doing this without any signal action. So we'll do that. Is that split? Please don't be split. All right, thank goodness. I was going to say, this train track is an awful long way up to be split. So don't be split, please. Okay, yeah, all the things. Do. And, of course, this is going to make some trains very happy because, of course, the shorter line will be awesome. What's funny is that it wants to continue sending half of this train up the other way. It's like, nah, I'll keep going north. So my page train is now down to 8 million. That's very depressing. That's so depressing, right? I mean, it's hauling over 4, according to this, it's hauling 4 out of 600. No, okay, maybe it hasn't caught up yet. I mean, that says 421. I mean, that's a lot of oil. Like, that means that train is 2/3 full of oil all the time. So, like, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing there, guys? That's a lot of oil. Someone should be making me some money on that. Yes, look at this. Now someone's left behind 3 barrels of oil. Isn't that terrible? Train page. And that's because, see, the trains were so messed up there for time, right? 10. Let's go to 10. Yeah, see, they're not even allowed to bring oil up here anymore, so, and they're not allowed to take that away, so those 3 oil will sit there forever. I'm surprised it didn't blank that out, to be honest. So hey, that's a positive sign, guys. It's not enough fuel here. I mean, that's a terrible number. And why are you here so soon? That guy shouldn't be here that soon. He is here way too early. Way too early. Yeah, I mean, great. I'm glad you're here. But you know what? You probably shouldn't have been here yet. I'm going to actually stop you here for a second. Yeah, I'm going to stop you right here. You're here way too soon. I don't know why, but you are. All right, there you go. Off you go. Do things. Anyway, yeah, you'll have to stop for a minute, dude. Yeah, you're the stone train anyway. You'll be fine. I don't know what's going on with the rest of these guys, but they're losing their minds. So what's going on with this factory? Is it losing its mind? Look, it's not even running. It's not even running out hard. This factory's like, yeah, we're okay. I mean, but it's not running hard. I mean, it could handle a lot more capacity. So much more capacity. All right, what's going on here? 73 is better. I like 73. It's not the greatest, but it's okay. This is terrible. Again, not producing enough. I am very tempted to cut that one off and just have it do a double back on this, but that's going to really disappoint me. Because, I mean, obviously, this, for some reason, is not doing what it's supposed to do. It's just not, I really wish it would just say 50% goes to one side, 50% to the other. I really wish it would, but it's not going to do that. That's my cut. That's my cut. Is that what that is? Yeah, that's your share of the pie, right? That's your goodies. Okay, what's going on here? Listen, we gotta straighten. Now, I mean, this guy's making me money. Well, that's good. I'm glad someone... Hey, look at that. Paige is now making money. Awesome. Do that. Make money. Make me money. Yeah, like, I mean, it's not a lot of money. Okay, no. I like, yeah, keep making me money, guys. I know it's not a lot of money, but at least if it's on the plus side. Wow, these guys are making me $8 million. Holy smokes, $9 million. So my fuel line is having a hard time, but my passenger trains, which have been making no money this entire time, are now making me almost $10 million with Art Deco trains. You betcha. All right, well, that makes me happy. Okay, so you know what? We're going to move on, because obviously if my passenger trains can make $10 million, I'm not going to worry too much about anything in life. Because, you know, money. I like money. Money is good. So we're going to now try and hook up this truck line. So you guys can keep running for a while. I am going to let the game kind of run at half speed, I think. Just kind of, now we kind of got some of the mess cleaned up. I mean, all the mess isn't cleaned up, but some of it's cleaned up. And, like, why is there via nothing? There should be via nothing here. You're scaring me with that kind of attitude. There should be no 2 double stops here. Gateshead. Why is Gateshead on this menu twice? Why does that make me panic? Oh, okay, I know why Gateshead's here twice. It's okay. It's fine. I'm panicking because, wait a minute. Why is Paige here? Wait a minute. Holy smokes, I just found it. Okay, that's my boo-boo. There's a boo-boo there. So Gateshead should never have been added to this list. Yep, it should never have been on this list. And the reason is because we want that oil to come back here, right? To lower Paige. Because this is the factory that's supposed to be doing it. But why do I have a bad... That's exactly what it is. You scumbag. You scum. Holy smokes. Look at that. So last stream, we were having a hard time keeping this factory connected to this station. But it connected, right? And I was like, yes, take that, scum. But look at that. The connection's now broken, isn't it? Yep, the connection broke, and it's like, nope, I can't process oil. So when I accidentally connected it back to Gateshead, it was like, oh, well, that's better than nothing. Let's take my oil there. That's what happened. So now I gotta fix this. Right? Now I found the problem. I gotta fix the problem. Gosh darn it. I found the problem. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna fix you. No, don't blow it up. I gotta fix it. Don't blow it up. Cargo buildings. Give me this. Yeah. Make things happen. I don't care how badly this hill's gonna be, but gosh darn it. Give me a road. Give me this road. Give me this road. Yep. You had better connect on there somewhere, mister. Well, you're not going to connect on there because it is one crazy slope. That is a very crazy slope. Okay. Yeah. Give me all the connections. Give me all the connections you think you can give me. Okay. Listen. Do this. You had better stay connected. Here we were making all kinds of money. Life was good. You want to do a bridge over that, do you? I mean, I don't care. I don't care about the bridge. I am perfectly fine with this bridge. This road will never be used. I don't care if you turn it into, the craziest crossing ever. Will you give it to me? No. Really? Yep. That's a thing. That is a thing. I can see the argument is back on. All right. And yes, I could probably somehow move this back, but that's not going to help me either, because I still got the slope problem going on, right? So throw some things down on this side. See what happens. Okay. I mean, we'll get a road to connect to this thing yet. At least we found what the problem was, because that was really bothering me a lot. It was like, that's not a thing. That's just not a thing. Okay, that's touching. That's touching. Okay, yes, you're back in range. We're back in business. Okay, here we go. So number 9, manage the line. Gateshead. Goodbye. There we go. Okay, let's double check the numbers. So you're going from 1. Yep. 1 is picking up oil and taking it to number 2. Number 3, which is Lower Page. And Lower Page is going to get that oil. It's going to drop that oil off. Yep. And go away. Awesome. And then it's going to run out here to this poor oil field, which isn't giving me anything, but at least we'll figure this out here. And I think that might have been part of the issue, is that this guy couldn't see the other oil fields. So it was like, why am I going to give you anything? I'm not giving you nothing. So this is making a lot more sense now, right? Yeah, you're doing oil. And then you're going to take that down to 7. Yep. Which is going to drop that oil off and then pick up finished oil. Yep. You're so much better. You're so much better. And then you're going to run through the tunnel, right? Yes. You're going to run through the tunnel. Down here and go to 9. I don't know where signal 8 is. Where's signal 8? Oh, that's right. Yeah, we were forcing it on the right side. Okay, yeah, and then it's going to go down to 9, and then it's going to come back out here to 10. Yep, and then life is good. It comes back across the fancy bridge. It's going to come underneath our sneaky tunnel. Swings around here. There's number 11. And then it drops that finished oil off at 12. All right, so this should now fix up the entire line. So now what we should see, hopefully, is this oil processing center. Yes, that's it. Yeah, start putting out all the oil. More than 4. Yes, there we go. I think we've got it fixed. We got it fixed now. You know what? I'll bet you we got it fixed. And I'm just going to ignore it. No, we're just going to ignore it. Let's set up my double line here because these guys should be stashing up. Gosh darn it. How you guys doing? Yeah, you got 97 brick and nowheres to go. But you're about to have a place to go. So I'm about to give it to you. We're going to configure this. Wow. Listen. We're going to do this instead. I know this is going to get messy. Yeah, delete that. Now, let's see if it's really smart to put that back. Okay. So, buildings, this. Swing that around. You betcha. Okay. Plug that right in here. Now, you're going to move that over just enough, right, guys? Right? Yeah, 1, 3... 30 meters. You're going to put that right here, right, guys? Yes, that's what I expected you to do. You're not going to give me my 97 brick back, though, are you? No, you bums. Okay, whatever. So, where does Farming Ham Lamb want the tools? Oh, wow, they want the tools right here. I can just drop them off here and just do all the things. Okay, that's great. So, where do you guys want your brick? You want brick on this end of town. All right. Let's say right about here. Sure, we'll do that. All right, so let's see if we can't now make a line out of this. Now, because we're actually using the same station to pick up brick as we are dropping off tools, this should only be 3 points. So if we do a new line, really the beige color, huh? No, I'm not feeling it. I want the green color. All right, so you're gonna pick up tools from here. Yep. You're gonna deliver them tools up here, dude. To here. Yep, and then you're going to take the brick you get back to this town and drop it off right there. All right. Really? Do you got to take that route? Can we not take the cool route, like through the bus, like around the town? Like, you got to take the very ugly route through town? Gee whiz, guys. Anyway, that's fine. Listen, I'm going to help you guys out because you guys will mess this up. Put a waypoint up here. Yeah, let's see if we can't convince these guys to do that a little better for me. So 2, add a station, 2.5. There you go. Look, oh, really? You gotta take this side street, do you? You just had to take that side street. Is that really a thing? That's not really a thing. That's not a thing. Okay, well, you're gonna take the side street. You're gonna drop off that, and then I need you to come back to this depot. What is all this? Why are you doing this whole double swishy thing? You shouldn't even, like, what's going on here? You're coming in here to pick up brick. You'll pick up brick. So, station 1, you're going to pick up brick. You're going to load brick. Yup, that's a thing. You're going to also unload. Well, actually, you're not going to unload anything. You're just going to load brick. Do all the things. Yeah, goodbye. All right. Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. You're going to load brick at number 1. You're going to drop that brick off at number 2. So you're going to unload brick at number 2, but you're going to load. No. You're going to load that brick at number 2. My bad. You're going to unload tools here. I gotta go back to 1. 1 is you're loading tools, not that. Don't do that. Yeah, you're loading tools. Then you're going to 2 and unloading those tools and loading brick. You're gonna take that brick to York Road and unload those tools, or unload that brick because we're grabbing that from the town. And then you're gonna come back here. I don't know why it has to do this weird crisscrossy thing though. That's very weird. Like, why is it like, oh, that's 2 different colors, dude. Yeah, that's what's going on. Listen, change that to like pink. There you go. That's why it's making you so messed up. You were confusing too many green colors. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Okay, do this. Let's see. What do you want to put on that? Do you want to put opals on that? I mean, that would be brand new trucks. That's pretty fancy, actually. I don't know. The Macs were doing pretty good for us, but that's pretty slow. Do you want to go 40 for 7 or 30 for 9? Have you ever heard of the saying 2 for a nickel or 3 for a dime, right? And it's always better to buy 2 for a nickel. So the question is it like 30 kilometers an hour for 9 or 40 kilometers an hour for 7? You know what? I'm going to try the 40 for 7 for now. Sure, we'll see what happens there. And these guys are going to need a little time to build up. So we'll just slam them on line 1 and see what happens. So if this works out, Gateshead and Framingham, or whatever it's called, should get their second round of stuff, right? Because Gateshead, of course, has been getting food, and of course, these guys have been getting brick, kind of inadvertently. So hopefully, with a little luck, we'll satisfy both of their needs. So off you go, guys. Yeah, do that. Yeah, I know. New trucks for everybody. And of course, there's no tools here yet. So it's like, where's all the new tools? It's like, no, there's none here yet. No, really? Do you guys need to pick up from that location? I'm pretty sure you guys could pick up from like another location, right? Like pick up from station 3, because there's a lot more room there. Look, there's no traffic back here. Yeah, come in the backside. Yeah, do that. Meanwhile, I may need to bring more wood to these guys. Well, they've got 90 stored. That may not be enough though, because they're now pumping it out, right? Like they're like, yes, we're gonna do all the things. That's not good because I don't bring enough lumber for that. Lumber. Okay. Yeah, we don't bring enough lumber for that. Are you a lumber train? No, you're the farm train. Okay. Listen. Tools, train, page. Yeah. What are you guys doing? Not much? Listen, we need more lumber. Assume. Where are we getting that lumber from? Yeah, where are we getting the lumber from, guys? Why? I was gonna say, show me the line. Don't show me the train. Show me the line, dude. Okay. Well, we're getting lots of lumber from down here. We're 4, 3, 2. Oh, right. You guys are being supplemented. You're a supplemented line. You're getting lumber from these guys coming up from the south. Is that going to be an issue? Well, it could be. I think we're actually going to need more lumber for this. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble. Okay. Let's have a look at this factory to see how well we're doing or how well we're not doing. Because it's to make the tools, you need the lumber. And yeah, that's going to be the problem. The problem is that they want more. They want more. So we need to give these trains more stuff. All right, I'm fine with that. Manage vehicles. Replace vehicles. 10-wheelers. How many cars they got on there? 8? Not anymore. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Done. All right, so that will haul a little more lumber up here. So hopefully that will be enough to satisfy Mr. Wrenchy McWrench here to hopefully make sure that these guys get tools too. Yes, look at that. See, look at that. I seen the little lines. Yes, do that. Do that. No. You deliver him more lumber. Make him do the cool line thing. Okay, listen. Are you getting 8 tools? Well, he's got 8 tools. Yes, you go, boy. Yep. That makes me happy. What about you? Well, you haven't got any brick yet. Is somebody bringing you some brick? Well, you're not. You still think lumber's a thing. So do you. Really? Are you telling me you're not picking up... You guys aren't picking up any lumber here at all? Okay, we got to get rid of the steam trucks up here. This is embarrassing. Brick truck farm, line 1. Yeah, listen, guys. First of all, we got to get rid of these guys. These guys are still using steam trucks. Okay, that's bad. Listen, first, line 1 can have a different platform, because we're nice like that. Listen, yeah, you can go to platform 2. Do that. Second, steam trucks. I was pretty sure I replaced all the steam trucks, but I guess I hadn't. No, you haven't done it. You haven't replaced them all. Let me guess. Are the horses still running? Yes, them horses are still feeding Dunkirk. Yeah, they're still feeding the dummies with the horses. Okay, we got to fix that. Sure. Okay, manage the vehicles. Listen, give these guys at least a little something, all right? Do you want to give them Benzes? Or do you want to give them, like, Fords? Or Opals? 14. No. These guys are just little delivery drivers. They don't need they don't need something that fancy. Yeah, replace that. We'll give them little Ford trucks. That'll make them feel all fancy. Yeah, look at the little Ford trucks they got. They're all happy. Okay, so that takes care of that problem. We got to fix that farm today. Is that going to be a thing I can do? Well, it took you an hour to figure out the whole fuel line problem, which is now doing what? Well, it's at least making money again, which of course is important, and it's actually making that money in the right location, which is good. How much of this have you got on? You have 27. All right, well, 27 is not enough, but okay. You're waiting for a free path. Oh, and that's because there's a train in here already. So you're doing things. You've got 43 out of 96. That means this guy... What's this guy doing? He's got 33. All right, well, at least he's making money. All right, so it took you an hour to fix a broken fuel line. It's probably going to take a little bit more to fix this problem. Yeah, so I would suspect, let's hope that the trains are all running full up here. Hey guys, what are you guys doing? Yeah, $1.7 million. You guys are really happy. Well, that's good. Brick train extra. Yeah, so you're the drop-off. Listen, you're my guy. You're my guy. I need you to take all the brick. Right? You're going to take all this brick, right? You betcha. That's exactly what I needed you to do, mister. Yes, I need you to upgrade because another town wants your stuff. Yeah, so do the countdown. Do the countdown thing. Do the countdown. And as soon as I can get another more powerful train, I'm going to slap it on there because we could use it. And I'm assuming this guy's coming up to drop off gas, right? Yes, he is. That's what he does. He drops off gas here in stone. And then he's going to pick up his brick and go home. That's exactly what he does. Yes, this is better. This is so much better. Hey, that's a bunch of blue numbers, people. 10 million on them passenger lines. That's awesome. Yes, Paige is 4 million. Ken is 23 million. Stone is 12 million. All right, now I'm happy. I'm happy now. Oh, what's going on with line 1? Line 1 is $40,000. Well, I'll take that. Again, it's just to kind of have these two towns trade off and give their goods to each other. That actually worked out really good. So now I want to do a thing, and we're actually doing that down here, by the way. Venelton was one of the very last things we did in the previous stream, and sure enough, look at this. They're almost actually full of fuel, and Kellingworth is almost full of fuel. So these fuel trains are bringing up enough gas to supply both of these towns, which is awesome, and that's why they're making $20 million. Because that's the thing. No, I liked it when you were asking for brick, dude. You you've made a wrong choice. You've made a bad choice. So we have passenger trains. Life is good. All the things. Hopefully these guys will take more brick. I may need to even, like, put more trains on there. Yeah, that's a thing. But let's see. So you did the swooshing thing. You were going to extend this passenger line, but now I'm scared to because it's making money. It's making so much money. I don't want to extend the passenger line because they're making me good money all of a sudden. Well, yes, that's true, but you were going to do something else, and that is we're going to put in a mini passenger line for these 3 towns here. Now, this does mean I got to do this. Gregory, what's up? So when do you stop beating dead horses? Yeah, maybe I should have done that. You know what? All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the mini train line for these 3 guys. I'm going to do a mini train line for these 2 guys, so as Paige can have a train line. Then we deal with the Dunkirks. we deal with Dunk, right? Dunk and their horses have probably clogged up every road. Yeah, like every car, every road. I mean, these guys. I feel real bad for them now. Okay, look, I you know what? We're just going to replace the horses. We're going to replace the horses. I mean, we're not going to do anything with this line yet, but I am going to replace the horses. What are we going to give them? Let's see. They'll go 40 kilometers an hour. No, they only need to go 30. Just something fast enough. Yeah, 30 and 9. That's almost double their input. I mean, horses only carry what, 4 or 5? Yeah, they're only carrying 5. So I don't really want them to go crazy. All right, you know what? Just replace all them. Done. Okay. Meanwhile, these poor horses have seen better days. 86 years old. They're perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with these 86-year-old horses. They are. I mean, the few face wrinkles that they have are just so cute. Oh, gee, I'm crying here. It's just so funny. Okay, let's put these guys a poor truck. I can't breathe. It's just too funny. 86-year-old horse lines. Okay, all right. Look, they're okay though. They're okay. We retired the horses. We put them out to pasture. Okay. We probably had to send them to the glue factory because they're so messed up. They're just so messed up. Oh, gee. I need a drink. I need a drink. Oh, gee. Too funny. Oh, my goodness. Poor horses. That's all your fault, Gregory. That's all your fault. Gee. Okay, listen, what other embarrassment do I have in this menu that I got to deal with? I think that's it for the horses. Yes, that is it for the horses. Replace them with trucks. Okay, these guys are running steam trucks. We could help them manage vehicles. Yeah, let's replace them with Ben's trucks at least. What route are they doing? I think they're just doing a small little route, right? Yeah, so because their route's really, really tiny, yeah, I'm gonna actually sell this guy off because this is just a little pickup route. This isn't the same as a horse route or anything like that. From tears to jeers. I'm still crying here, man. I'm still crying. It's just too funny. Gripes. Them poor horses. Poor horses. Now, this is actually a segue into something. One of the things that got recommended to me in a video about 3 months ago was horseshoeing. This school, right, in the U.S. I think it was in Ohio. Maybe it was Ohio. Was it Ohio? Anyway, there was a school. There's a school which teaches horse care and horseshoeing. you know, making horseshoes from steel scratch, right? And of course, they one of the things they like to do is put YouTube videos on there about doing horseshoes on neglected horses. So I'm going to come back to that in a second, but I will explain what I'm about to do now. And then I'll come back to the horseshoe story. So we're going to actually add a secondary line to Gravesend, which is going to come through here and here, so as we can try and do that. I do have to move this train line over by 1 to make that happen. Or actually, no. I'm going to try and sneak it underneath. That's what I'm going to do. So now that you know what I'm doing, while I will tell this story while I do the talking and the things. So this channel, of course, a lot of, like, especially horses that are not taken care of, a big problem is the hoofs, right? The hoofs are usually really overgrown or become infected and stuff. And I must admit, it is really amazing to watch what these guys were doing at this school, fixing these horses up, you know, all the things, just doing all the things, and putting on, like, fixing up the hoof, cutting them all back down, trimming them all back up. I mean, it is, I must admit, it really was an amazing thing. I was totally blown away, as it were. I was blown away by the whole action because it was really impressive to then see, like, you know, like a horse hoof, like, that hadn't been taken care of for like 20 years, and the hoof on it be like, you know, almost 60 centimeters long, or almost 24 inches long. Like, it looked. Like, it almost looked apocalyptic to see some of these poor horses, and then having them all trimmed back to a nice 6-7 inch length, and all trimmed up and buffed down, and then the shoes put on. It was very interesting. It was very good. It was very good stuff. So anyway, that's my my 2-cent story for today. I know it doesn't sound very exciting, but it actually was very cool. It was very, very cool. And I must admit, you know, you see that, and then you see just, like, here, you watch the horses walk before and after, and the horses are, like, struggling just to stand. You know, their hips all blown out because of these hoofs that have literally got them crippled over. And then afterwards, you see them trying to stand up straight. Because now they actually can stand on the legs like they're supposed to. It's actually very moving. It's very moving stuff, I must admit. So anyway, nevertheless, we've added a passenger station to that. We've extended that one by 1. We're going to add a new passenger station over here. Where's everybody living over here, guys? Right there, are we? I'm about to blow up your house. I got bad news for you. Boy, are you ever going to hate me. Well, no, listen, I can probably sneak this in. I can sneak this in, people. You betcha. And we're going to sneak it in with the really nice stuff. High-speed itinerary. Yeah, that's a thing. Do that right about. We're going to try and sneak it in like this. We'll put a road in here and see if we can't do something like this. Do a street. Come off of there. Yeah, I know you're going to give me the one building will be removed, but guess what? Progress, people. Welcome to progress. Okay, so... are you going to fix this truck line up so as you can... these guys can drive underneath this now instead of like this mess that you got going on? Sure. I'll be nice. Yeah, I know. I broke a thing. I break things all the time, game. I broke a thing. Ooh. Wow. Tell me something I don't know. Sure. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Listen, you guys should be happy I'm breaking a thing because I'm breaking a thing. Now, right now, it's going to be awesome because a part of the road's going to be paved. Because that was the thing. Can you get this to come down a little faster, a little sooner, so as we can get a tunnel here? Okay. There we go. We're going to try this. And now you're going to do this, and then we're going to try and sneak this through. Aw, yeah. Who's the man? I am. There you go. Look at that. Is that going to be fast enough for this train line to get off of there? I hope so. So let's do this. Do this. Do that. Yep. Right up to about here. Now, please connect on here without too much speed loss. 157, 144. I'll take it. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. There we go. All the things. Let's go. Now you got to break away here eventually. That sounded really good for like about, you know, this far, and now you got to break off and go this way because that's where the train station is. But hey, it did the thing where I needed it to get across the road tunnel thing. There we go. There we are. Looks good. Listen, you can probably have the game running while this is going on there, Max. Because, again, we're looking to see how painful it's going to be. How painful it's going to be for the stuff. Okay, Noco Bridge coming up. Holy smokes. Way too much Noco Bridge. That's way too much Noco Bridge. Okay, so we're gonna take the cheapest bridge possible because we got to blow this up and then redo some of it. So what? Yeah. So obviously this all back here does not need to be a bridge. So we're gonna do this part. Okay, and then I better pause this for a second. And then we're gonna put this back in, but as land, not as a bridge. There we go. We'll take that. Now we're going to get rid of this ugly bridge and put in an expensive bridge. Yeah. There you go. See, that's what you really want me to do anyway. Expensive bridge. Let's see. How about a red one? Sure. That works for me. Done. Then you need to come out of this station. Somewhere's around here. Do it back here a little bit. Okay, let's go. And then, of course, this will cost us another, what, $8 million? Sure, 8-9 million. It's only it's only millions, people. It's only some millions. Wrong side, dude. Oh, darn it. Really? The wrong side, huh? That's not the first time I've done that. Okay, listen, this is fine. You can fix it. Wrong side. Well, whoop-de-ding-doo. Here, right side now. Take that. There we go. All right, so that takes that's that town to this one, and now is where you've got to work the miracle of getting to the other side of the tracks. But when you do you see all this? Yes. You've got to be very careful not to interfere with that. No, we don't interfere with that because we want to make something happen with that later. Yes. Yes, we do. Because guess who wants tools? That guy. Guess who has tools? This guy. There's lumber. There's lumber way down here. Way down here. Look at that. Aw, yeah. Who's going to deliver some lumber and make some tools? You betcha. Right after you fix that farm problem? Well, maybe, right? I mean, you know, that might have to happen next episode if I have to fix that farm problem. Hey, at least the poor horses have finally gotten a break. You know, like, gee whiz. You know, all the things. There's just so much stress. Okay. You gotta have these lines come in here. There's no way you can get this underneath all that, dude. I mean, yes, you can do this. No. I know construction's not possible. You're trying to connect to a road, you goof. Listen, do you want to try something here? Okay. I need you to put a train line right here for a second. Cool. Now what do you want to do? I want you to drag this line over here and click that. Now what do you want to do with this? You want to build a bridge. I'd rather you not build a bridge. I would have rather you'd built a tunnel, because I probably could have made that work. Gosh darn it. But there's no way, there is no way you'll get down that much. Like, no matter how much M and N I do here, like, there is not enough saving that. Oh, thanks, autosave. What are you doing? Yeah, there's no way to save this. Like, you can't M and N this thing. You can M all you want. But I'll tell you right now, that's not going to happen. Okay, let's see. Happy horses being ridden by rich folks for pleasure. Is that what they're doing now? I hope that's what they're doing now, right? I hope that all the... Well, okay. First of all, them horses were 86 years old. I don't think anybody's riding them. If there's anybody riding them horses, they're in a lot of trouble. Okay, first of all, you're not going to get this to work, Max. So let's do this. Yeah, them poor horses. I think they've seen. I think they've seen better moments. Oh, gee. I mean, it's just, it's too funny. It's just too funny. Oh my. It's almost animal cruelty in a way. 86-year-old horses dragging food carts up and down the road, blocking all the traffic. Jeez. Okay. Hey, look at this really cool valley that you got coming up that you could use as a cheat to get underneath all this. Oh, that's actually really cool. Do you think that would work? Well, it might. Well, that all depends what you want to do afterwards. True, but I mean, we can make that work. Let's try this little cheat maneuver. All right. Yeah, do that. Okay. We'll say yes to this for a second and see if we can't make something happen here. Okay. No. I just want you to pretend, guys. Guess what? Welcome to Underground. Yeah, welcome to Tunneling 101. Which is actually really cool. That's what I want you to do, but you're really close to this thing. Like, I mean, that tunnel, dude, the placement of that tunnel is like right on that train track. You really aren't going to give me a better tunnel than that? Like, is that are you giving me a hard time? I don't think you are. Myself. I don't think you can give me a better tunnel than that. Yeah, but you can't do that. That's just way too sharp. Listen. What does it take for me? All right, wait a second. Let's do it this way. Drag from back here. No, don't start there because it's way too high. Start from here. Drag to here. Go down. Do this. Turn this way. Can you go down? No, you don't want to give me the downs. All right, we're too far down. Is that a problem? You're just too far down. Come on, game. You can do this. I know you can do this. All right, give it to me from here. Okay, give me that. I'll take that. Yep. Okay, down. Really? You're not going to go down anymore, huh? I really don't like where it's trying to put this tunnel. I mean, I will take it, but I don't like it. Anyway. Sheesh. Okay, well, listen. You've got to get through here because I want to avoid this whole mess. And you've got to avoid this mess. Yep. Yep. Okay. Dude, yeah, I know you've got collision, dude. Collision is a thing. so you got to go up this way. All right. Let's see if, what kind of speed am I getting out of this tunnel. Okay, and are you going to let me do this? I doubt it. You are. 186 is not the end of the world. Okay. I really kind of wish you'd almost stay as a tunnel. To be honest. Do that. Okay, so the reason is because I'm going to need to run a bunch of freight lines out here at some point in time. This is going to come into play. It's possibly going to come into play. This is definitely going to come into play. So this has got to stay open. And I'd like to avoid this as well. So let's come from this side. All right. Go ahead and play that for a while, Max. See what the... watch the traffic move around. Make a thing of it. 251. Listen, if we try not to stay up so upright all the time. No, I don't want you to be tunneling there. Oh, now you want brick again. Listen, dude, I've tried to get you that brick twice, and you've really been upsetting me. Do that. Do this. Okay, come on. Give me that. There we go. And 180. I'll take 180. I wish you wouldn't try to go uphill so much, but okay. So now what I want you to do is I want you, what side of this do I want? I want you to take this and go all the way up here. Oh, Dunk wants fuel now, does it? Guess what it's not getting right away? That. Okay. Listen, why do you want to do that? I'm surprised I just missed this oil well. I mean, that's great. I'll take it, but can I get a second train track in there is the thing. Sure. Okay. Why not? We'll try it. I am very surprised that it's going to try and do this, but okay. Boy, it is so close to that oil well. Here we go. Okay. Now, this would be great for a Metroliner, wouldn't it? This is where you want a Metroliner. This nice little train line right here. Metroliner all the way. But turns out we have some very fancy Zephyrs, Art Deco trains that are going to do the job for me, which is awesome. So we'll make that happen. Okay, let's set up a line on this. You want to really use that brown, don't you? Okay, that's fine. So go here, go here, go here. You got no signals on this, dude. And then back to here. Okay, let's get some signals on that because that train is so confused. What you want it to do at the moment is crazy. Do that and that. Now, how many of these are you going to need? Well, you're going to need a few of them. Okay. Yeah, get in there. I need to look at this thing. My eyes are bad. So, yeah, do that and that. And I don't know what happened to those two, so we'll put them back. All right. Like this. This and that. Okay, yeah. Oh, no. Great job. Yeah, take that back out of there. Thank you. All right. This and that. I don't know why you're missing a huge set of signals here, dude, but let me help you out there. You can have these. You can have those. And you can have this on the other side. You'd think I was putting like 50 trains on this thing. This line will luckily might have 4 trains. It's not going to be worth much more to me than that. So it'll be 4 trains tops. I'll tell you right now. So it's funny I'm putting enough signals on here to put 50 trains on it, considering 4 trains will probably be all it ever sees. Okay, so let's go with this. Line 2. Did you figure that out? No, I didn't think you did. Let's see if we can't get it to convince itself down here. Brown, of course, is a terrible color. Let's go with yellow so I can see it. So manage the line. One. Listen. Yeah, something like that. No, I need that to be in reverse, dude. Yeah, I need you to do this. Yes, that's exactly what I want you to do. There we go. Okay, this is going to be a passenger line, and I'm going to give it to Killingworth. So this is a train. What did I call the other passenger line? Yeah, just train. Train passenger. TRAIN. Passenger. Train. Extra. And then this is going to be the Ken line. Ken line. KEN. Done. Let's get this guy some trains so he can be happy. Where are you going to put the station at? Well, I guess I'm going to put it over here because I've made a mess. No, you're not, because that's on water. You can't put that there. Okay. Well, you can't put it here because there's a house in the way. You know what? And you don't want to hurt these people, do you? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, there you go. So, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. What house? There was no house there. See? Okay, so, guess what, guys? Oh, guess what? You need a bus route. Guess who's getting buses today? You are. Because there's no way we can do this without bus routes. Do that. Do this. Do that. And do this. All right, there we go. And so you're gonna get a bus route. Congratulations, dude. And yes, you can have the ugly brown color. There you go. Is it working, Mr. O? I don't know. I don't see it. Well, then again, Nightbot could be sleeping at the moment. You could be interrupting his nap time. Bus. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah, he's awake now. He's awake now. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, so this is gonna be for VED. Bus VED. VED. Done. And I don't even think he has vehicle building over here, does he? I don't. No, he doesn't even have a vehicle building here. This poor guy. I feel really bad for him. Listen, we'll actually get you a road depot as a birthday present. There you go. Look, road depot. Yay! I know. You should be really happy. Yeah, put that right there. And congratulations, you're gonna get some buses. Passenger. Yeah. Oh, the Schneiders are out. I will admit, that's very exciting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. I don't think this town's big enough to handle that, but there you go. Buses for you. Okay, now for the big trains. The trains, we'll buy one at a time and put 4 on there. 1 Zephyr. Done. This is way too much money for this line. This one will not make profit. All right? Have a little faith, dude. Have a little faith. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Sure. All right. So, well, first of all, he's got no passengers to pick up. Oh, you know who else doesn't have a bus line? This guy, because they never needed one before. So you got to give these guys a bus line. And it turns out the road you have them on is the oldest rickety road ever. Like, ever. Okay, listen, we got to upgrade the road. Bus lanes, yes. Tram track. Yeah, whatever. Okay, listen, we got to upgrade this road. These poor guys. Oh, great. And of course, this road isn't going to fit. Listen, you're gonna have to do this the hard way. I know, I just blew up things. Hold on a minute, guys. Listen, I'm gonna fix this all up, but I gotta get a fancy bus lane in here. Welcome to Improvements, people. Improvements 101, where everybody's getting new traffic nowadays. It's awesome. Yeah, look at that. And then this guy's getting a 4-lane road over here. No, I don't know what that is, but you know what? You should actually probably not do that. Yeah, do that. And then we'll circle this bus road all the way over here, like that. There we go. In fact, we should probably upgrade with bus lanes all the way around this thing, because that would be nice. In fact, I got to do this to all the towns now that we've actually reached the 30s. Because bus lanes, of course, are very important due to traffic delays. There we go. So you need a bus terminal over here. Bus stop. Yes, bus stop is going to be here. And then where do you want to put all this stuff? We'll put a bus stop here, and a bus stop here, I guess, and somewhere's around here, and then somewhere's around here. There we go. Okay, do that. Add a new line. Hot Peach. Wow. Okay, sure. That's a thing. 3, 4, 5. You can barely see that line. So this is going to be a bus. The bus. What town is this? Ken. It's for Ken. I can barely see the keyboard. Don't know why. Just a delay. Yeah, well, I mean, that's my life right there. Just delayed. My life is delayed. Listen, give these guys a few buses. The modern type. I know, we're going for all the things. Yeah, there we go. Bus Ken. Ken, there you go. Congratulations, Ken. You got yourself some buses. These guys have buses already. Guess what? These guys are getting upgraded buses. Oh, yeah. Guess who's getting new buses? You guys are. At least they're not horses. I'm telling you right now. If they were horses, they would be in some rough shape pounding this pavement all day. Okay. Congratulations, guys. Transportation for you. All right. Where is my train at? He's coming out of the station. Let's put 38 up here. All the things. Off we go. Of course, he's got no passengers, and he's going to cost me way too much money until this line gets running. I think I'll only put 3 trains on here. Because let me tell you, I don't think there's a lot of money to be had on this line. So, the oil plant is going to be the benchmark. When we see him get to the oil, when we see him coming out of this tunnel to come to the oil plant, that's when we put the next one on. Right about here. As soon as we see him come out of this tunnel, this is the magic. Doing odd numbers is always tricky because you got to find the odd number location. So it's always a little harder. All right, so he's going down into the tunnel now. And he's in the tunnel and he's out of the tunnel. There we go. All right, so number 2. Okay, buy you. Do this, do that. Extra Ken. Off you go. Yep, all the things. Train 58. I don't know why I have such a space between 38 and 58. Oh, I think it's because I sold something somewhere. Alright, that's fine. So 58 is coming across. 38 has now turned around. So when he gets back to the oil, if everything is working out right, when he gets back to the oil, this guy should be getting close to the oil. Right? Yes, so he's coming around the turn. Oh, he's not even at the station yet. Wow. Really? Listen, I need you to stop here for like 7 seconds. Okay. And we need to gear you up for your 3rd train. Do that, do this, do that, do this. Put that on Ken, and you go. Off you go. There you go. So there, that's it's a little trickier to get an odd number of trains on a line because you got to look for a third way spot. But anyway, there we go. So that's 3 trains on that line. Now that is probably overkill, but hopefully somebody's going to start using it. And sure enough, look at this, 14 and 18. Awesome. We'll see if this makes any money here in a couple minutes. I mean, Ken has got to be happy. So do these guys. These guys have got to be happy because, I mean, you know, they're actually connected with train service. Meanwhile, Grave, having 2 train services now, I mean, they are literally like they're literally like the golden boy child of Graves. That's pretty intense. So now, let's see. Moving this along down here, how are we going to get them tools in? Sure. Turns out we got some wood way up here. Way up here. That's a thing. And I would love to drag that wood all the way down here. Oh, yeah. Oh, would I ever? You betcha. I want to drag that wood all the way down here to there, right? Because, I mean, that's just money in the bank, people. That's money. Money in the bank. So, yup, that's a thing. And then, you know what? We could try to snooker this here as a secondary wood resource. But I would be happy if we can just get the train to make a little money. Because it's going to be a mixed consist train, right? Tools have to go in boxcars, wood have to go on platforms. I think you can afford a bit of a not a profit line for a while. Well, yes. So it's not that I can't. I mean, it's not that I can't. Oh, and yes, I'm sure this is fine. This is perfectly fine. There is nothing wrong here. This is fine. In fact, I don't expect that line to make money anytime soon, or if it does, it makes very little. Well, I'll take you know what? If it's $366,000, I will take that, right? Because I mean, these trains are expensive to run, and these guys here are not easy to please. So, you know, I mean, the maintenance costs on them trains are pretty high. So, I mean, if I can make it work, we're good. We're golden. So how are you going to get this wood? You know, you've got this wood up here in the hill. Are you going to be able to get that down here? Probably not. Well, yes, I can. It's just going to be a little more work than I'd like, but sure. And then where are you going with it? Well, we're going to take that wood all the way down this line that you've already got here, and then try to cut off here. Okay. It would be nice, and then we come across here, but then you got to sneak that wood in over here, and it's on the wrong side of the track. Ugh, that's true, but not to say that's an impossible task. Yes, I would have to clean. I mean, there's a couple of ways around it. One, you can go around the town, and you could cut through this little cliff here to come into the backside. I noticed steel's here too, and there's like, oh look, ore right there, and I'm going to be running a train line down here. That would be really great if we could have that, because you could drop off the steel plant at the same time. I know, that would be scary. Or do you go for something simplistic? Because you're kind of, I mean, you're staring at that farm line awful hard. Sure. Well, okay. Let's say I set this up and I have future for steel. What are you going to do with that steel, Max? I don't know. Like, yeah, okay. I mean, they want bread. They couldn't care about steel. Yes, gears are a mess, but I'd rather not get into gears. because that's a nightmare. Gears, well, I mean, it's all a nightmare, Max. What are you talking about? I mean, Gears is the better one of the two to get into if you have to get into something. So where do you want to, where would you even get Gears? Like, there's not even Gears down here. In fact, there's nothing that uses metal down here. That's the problem. Like, you got a beautiful setup for steel. Like, there's a beautiful setup for steel. Like, so look up here. There's a coal. There's a coal. There's iron ore. That's not the best, but it's better than nothing. There's iron ore there, though. And you could take this coal, this iron ore, this coal, and this iron ore, pump it all into this steel mill to make steel. That's great. Too bad there's no factories down here at all that could use that steel. Not a single factory. In fact, the closest factory would be this goods factory up here on the plateau, which stinks. Yes, this Gears factory would be nice, maybe. Not to say as it would be the best, but it'd be better. So then you'd have to run that steel up the side of the mountain, drop it off. You got to get this guy wood. Where are you going to get that? I'll tell you right now. You do have these wood here, but where are you going to get the planks from? Because it turns out your plank guy is really busy at the moment up here. I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good question. Nope, that sounded good. Nope, that sounded good. Yeah, I am perfectly fine running without. Again, it's not that I don't mind running stuff at a loss, especially truck lines. I will run a truck line. Like, I'll lose $100,000 a year on a truck line if my train line makes $10 million a year because of it, right? In fact, that is the way you should play the game. You should lose money on smaller connections to get your big connections to make the most money. So if you have trucks delivering like wood to a train station, and then you have trucks picking up that lumber to be taken to tools, and each of those truck lines are losing you $100,000 a year, but the train running that back and forth makes $5 million, well, then it's worth it, right? That's good business sense, right? Yes, it's great if somehow you can make the truck lines also profitable, but if you have to sacrifice the small amounts of truck money to get a big train money, then that's what it's worth it, right? I'm just being overly greedy. I just want all the money, right? And like this guy here, for example, these guys are just stressed out, right? These guys are stressed out at the moment, right? When I replace the trucks with the horses with trucks, this is just too many trucks, right? They're not delivering enough, right? So yeah, guess what, guys? Congratulations, sold. Guess what? Sold. So that will help out with that little profit problem. But I mean, you know, this is just me being me, right? They're loss leaders, right? You know, if you can make a bucket load of money doing one thing and just lose a little money to get that bucket of money, like if someone came to me and said, "Look, I'm going to give you $1 million a year, but you have to hire one extra person to do the books for you, and you have to pay them $100,000." Oh no. Okay. So I'll take your $1 million every year. I'll pay this person $100,000 to keep the books, and I'll keep $900,000. I guess I'll survive, right? That's just the thing, right? So yeah, I mean, you got to think that way in the game too, right? Brick Rail Cam is losing money. They've never lost money. What is going on here, mister? What losing money? That's not even a thing. Is that a thing? 38 out of 84. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Why are you not full of stone? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is someone being greedy up here? Listen, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Look. Oh, yeah, someone's being really greedy. Listen. Are you? Yeah, you're running flat. This guy's running flat out. He's like, I can't do anymore. I can't do anymore. Yeah, we're running these guys flat out. Yeah, see, you can't be dragging a train only a third full. Like that only had one car full. Guys, that's not good. That's not good. Listen. Look, you also forgot to upgrade these guys. First of all, manage vehicles. Gee whiz. Listen, give these guys these things. Sure. Done. All right. Second, you guys are so successful up here that you're too successful. Listen, actually, let's follow one of these trains up the hill for a minute. I want to see how fast these guys actually go up this hill. I mean, we know how fast they'll go down the hill. They'll go down the hill as fast as they can get, right? Yeah, 80 kilometers an hour. The question is, how fast can they get going up the hill? Because I think we're going to have to cut these guys back. Don't get me wrong, you know, all the things, but I think they're grabbing so much of that stone, there's just no way to keep up. Like, what's going on here? I mean, this factory's running flat out. I mean, that's awesome. I mean, I love it. It's too bad we only have the one rock quarry on the whole map. Like, whose idea was that, guys? One rock quarry on the whole map. Look at that. We're literally 400 out of 400. It's like, I can't give you any more stone, dude. I'm like, you gotta give me more stone. Give me more stone. But I don't think they got it. So you know what? I'm gonna have to actually cut these trains back. I hate to say it, but yeah, you can't have. I don't think you can have that anymore, guys. Listen, I'm gonna have to cut you back. So manage vehicles. Do this. And if you have to do that, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna go back to 260s? Well, no, but I mean, I don't know if this is gonna be profitable with 10-wheelers. Well, listen, it doesn't really matter. Do that. Replace that. There. So it's no. I need you to replace all of that, guys. Quickly. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that. All right, there we go. All right, done. Cut back on cars, not trains. Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing. I just cut back the cars. I left the 10-wheelers alone. But 10-wheelers are, again, you're using more expensive trains to now haul only 4 cars up a track, right? So these guys were making decent money, but they're not going to be making decent money when they're hauling, like they were making $3 million a year hauling this up the tracks, but they're not going to make that kind of money now, right? That being said, I'm glad to see the brick rail back in profit, so that's going to be a thing. But I can see that's going to be a little loopy for a while until these guys get full again, right? Yeah, so that's what we want. We want to see full trains getting out of here, so that's good. Which means you guys, 99%. Wow. 99%. Well, I guess that stone quarry is done. Whoever else wants brick on the map, too bad. You can't have any. You can't have it. Let me tell you, you're definitely not getting brick. That's not happening at all. Not even close. You know what? I think for today, I think what I'll do is I will save the wood line to the next one, and the farm line. We got to do both of those. I think I'm going to put in the passenger train service here. Now, this I could pay for that. But I think I'm going to put in the passenger train service here, and I'd like to really have it go to 3 towns. I'd love it to have it come up to this town, which would actually be really cool. So we do need to put in a station for that, though. Do you want to put the station back here and then put a little train bridge over this like little gully thing? I mean, that would be really awesome, wouldn't it? Yes, but you'll never get it close enough to the road to make them happy. Are you sure? I mean, I'm always up for a challenge. Just saying. Do that, do this. Not that. You need this. and you need to drag that right there, and then you can blow this up and that up without hurting that house. Excellent. All right, so where this must be what would I call this? End of the line lane, or loss of hope road. I would call this. Yep. This is like, you know, you've lost. This is loss of hope road when you've given up all hope and you just go whoop, right off the edge with your car. I would not live on that road. Just point that out. I must admit, final destination lane. That's what we. Yeah, loss of hope road or final destination lane. That's a good name for it. That's a good name. Yep. I'll go with that. Yep, that works for me. Yeah, Suicide Gulch. Yeah, well, it's something, isn't it? That's for sure. Because there's not a whole lot. It's kind of like the final stop, right? That's the final stop stage right there. That's where the horses went. That's where we sent all the horses. Just don't look down there, people. Just don't look down there. Oh, gee. Put this train station in, dude. Put this train station in. Oh, it's terrible. Okay, flip this thing around. Walk the plank road. Yeah. Yeah, walk the plank drive. Looping lane. Oh, gee. Just keeps going. Just keeps going. Okay. There we go. Do that. Do that. Listen, we're going to put a nice, cool little bridge here. Not to be outdone, this guy wants to join in. He wants to be part of the action, right? So look, you've got, what do we got here? Final destination lane and Gully Gulch right here. I guess this is you come to page to end it all, or what? Holy smokes, it's bad. It's pretty bad. Anyway, listen, while you're having such a great time there, really, you want to do a tunnel for this, do you? That's pretty crazy. Let's not do that. All I want to do is just kind of bring you down here and hook you into that passenger line. And there's already going to be a challenge here because guess what? There's like this other set of train tracks in your way. So what are you going to do about that? I don't know. But you can hit the play button while I try and figure it out. All right. So, tracks, this, that. Okay, do the things. What's wrong? What's wrong, game? What's wrong, game? Game, what's wrong? Train 31 has no path. Oh, I'm pretty sure Train 31's perfectly fine. Listen, I realize he doesn't like it when you do that kind of work. Do that. Yeah, carry on. Yeah, carry on, dude. Carry on. They really hate it when you work on stations. Listen, let's just stop there for a second, so I can complete this work. Configure platforms, passenger platform. Okay, done. All right. Now, this guy up here is the last resort. I think we can try and borrow this one though. I think is what I'll try and do here. Okay, we'll do it that way. Everybody shouldn't be too cranky with me now. We can try and let that run ahead. So all the things. Really, you're not gonna let me have anything better than that, huh? All right, that's fine. I guess I got to take what I can get. Yes. But now you got a new problem. Yes, you do. That's actually that's not a good idea, Max. This is going to cause you all kinds of headache, and you're not going to like it. So listen, let this train leave for a second. Okay, off he goes. Scoot, scoot. All right, there you go. And now you can pause that for a second. Do this, configure that, and now we'll just put some track in here on the outside edge of this. There you go. You'll be much more happier with that. I shouldn't need the platform on this, but I'll put it in anyway, just as precaution. All right, there we go. Do this little maneuver. Okay, and you're going to stick that right into there. And you come down this way. You're on the wrong side of the track for this. Darn it. I noticed this. Is that going to be a problem? Well, no. I mean, we can play track swap over here in a second, right? So this is the passenger line here, by the way. We can actually play track swap over here once we get this down here far enough. So let's actually do that. Do that. And, yep, keep going, dude. Yep, no. Yeah, thanks. Oh, autosave. I was going to say, why aren't you giving me what I want? Because autosave was being greedy, that's why. Okay, so bring that right up to about there. These guys are already, yeah, they're already electrified. So, okay, you can come out here. And again, I don't need a lot of trains on this. We just want to be able to provide the last few towns with some passenger service, right? You know, because we couldn't make them part of the main line, so we're trying to make up for that by having it do a thing. Really? Oh, I suppose you're upset with me about them signals. Is that a thing you are? Sure you are. You're upset with the signals. Well, of course you're upset with the signals. Somewhere's around there. Sure. Okay. Do that. And then do this. Okay. Now, we have the train line coming in here, but he's on the wrong side of the tracks, of course. So we need to kind of have him cross over right here. Yep. Okay. Something like that. And now, the reason I'm doing it this way and not trying to get crazy with a bridge or something like that is because the frequency of the trains should be okay, that they don't interfere with each other on that crossover too much. So that's why I'm not too worried about that. And it's not like I'm trying to run 10 different sets of freight trains down here. I'm just putting on 3 extra trains to do a little passenger service. Nothing exciting, right? Okay, well, it's nothing exciting, but now you actually do got to get around this thing. And this thing is ugly. Sure. This is fine. Okay. I'm glad you think so. Yeah, first you want to put in a bridge, which I'm not overly happy about, but okay. What kind of bridge is that? It's a different bridge. Okay. Second ugliness is this. Yeah, like, that was never going to be allowed, dude. So, if we do this little maneuver... So, where's that town at? That town is that way. Are you going to be able to... Yeah, see, now you're cranky. You're cranky. Okay, first of all, we're going to have to upset some people here for a second. You know what? You didn't want to deal with this train line here anyway, so we're going to back that up for a second. All right. Now let's do this again. Okay. All the things. I know you're very cranky. Down. Nope, not down far enough, huh? Yeah. Yeah, you're just not going to give that to me? You're not going to give that to me anywhere, are you? Whoosh. Okay. Listen. Look, well, okay, I'll admit it's not as cool as the road one over here, but you could have given me a little something, something, something. Can I go down one more? Yes, you'll give it to me there. All right. If I'm very careful here. All right. I'll take that. Okay. And we'll do this. Right up to there. Now, you got to get this guy across this. You got this little rinky-dink rail line with competing roads, looking for some action, which is probably not the best, but whatever. We'll deal with that afterwards. Do you want to put it right onto that point there? Sure. It looks all right, I guess. Right about to there. Okay. What are we going to choose for this? Steel girder type bridge. Brown. What do you want to go with? Ooh, red. I like that. The rust red to match the valley. I like that. Let's go with that. Yeah, rust. The Rust Valley. All the Rust Valley things. There we go. Do that. Okay. So... Now, if you drag this all the way over there, what are you going to get? Well, you're not going to get anything at the moment because you got to hook it up. Oh, you got to do this, dude. You forgot to do your D click. There we go. Do the things. Connect them to civilization. Yeah, I'm going to connect them somewhere. All right. What do you want to do? You want to do that? You want to do the whole thing underground, do you? No. Like, really, guys? Listen, I'm pretty sure we're allowed to have them above board. You want to do the whole thing underground? Like, the whole train line? Oh, really, guys? Is that what you want to do? You know what? Like, if I just say make a valley, what does that do? Holy smokes, that makes, like, the biggest valley of all time. That's scary. Yeah. Well, okay, we need a better plan. So, you were losing your mind over here. Let's see if we can't back this off a little bit. Okay. All right, let's go right back to there. And, yes, I need up. I need you to come up, all the way up. Right to about there is fine. There we go. Just like that. Now let's see what we can get out of this thing. Surely it won't want to stay all the way underground. Yeah, in fact, now it wants to kind of do a little valley and a little bridging, and I'll take that. That's a little more. That's a little more adventurous. Sure. It's kind of on the wrong side of the track that I wanted, but I'll make this work. You just bought that cheap bridge. That's got to go. Okay. Okay. And do the stuff and the things. Do you want to give them a green girder bridge? Yeah, something like that for the overlay and stuff. That looks pretty cool. Now, drag this down here. Do the things. Awesome sauce. Okay. It's a Monday, people. It's a Monday. Monday. Okay. I mean, this is going to be my viewpoint, right? This is the viewpoint bridge right here for Page, right? You come into town, you get the great scenery over the bridge, right over drive-through point. It's going to be awesome. This is the view. This is the one that everybody's going to come to town to watch. You know, everybody wants to come to town just to see this miraculous thing happening here. Okay, do that. Do this. Yep, do that. Do this and that. This and that. Yep, sure, works for me. Okay. Yep. Now, you're coming into the thing. Okay, there we go. Now we're getting out of the thing. And these guys are going to share track for a short time. And then we got to do this crazy thing. So, up to there. And then, I don't know, up to there. And then, yikes. You got to put something here. You got to put this up right up to here. This guy has to go up to here. This guy has to go up to here. This guy's got to stop here. We can have those in the middle, I think, without jamming everything up. Hopefully it doesn't get too messy. You can come up to here, though. Okay, this should be fine, and then everybody else has to play nice. So we'll do that and that. There we go. To see how the road ends over the valley. Yeah, right? I mean, you know, there's like weekly drive-off contests Friday at 8, right? So, you know, everybody takes the train to town so as they can catch the Friday night drop-off points. The Friday night lights, right? It's all good after that. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. You know, there's no harm, no foul, people. No harm, no foul. Oh, gee. Yep. This is getting a little confusing in here because we have, like, multiple lines doing multiple things in here. Why is... really? Did you pull yourself apart? You did, too. Luckily, it hasn't hurt the track too... Oh, no, you didn't, because the train's ending here. Okay, that's fine. All right, good. So you've already got a bus line. This guy's already got a bus line. We'll actually upgrade his buses. You do not have a bus line, mister, and you're going to need one. Because guess what? You're about to become a superstar. I mean, everybody's coming to visit this town to see the sights. That's for sure. I mean, no one's going to want to miss this. No one's going to want to miss the excitement. I mean, you know, come on, let's be realistic here. Cars are making a race. Who will jump the track? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they're gonna. The whole thing is, can they jump the track and get on the other side of that cliff right over there? Right? You know, I almost have to do something like this now. I almost got to do this. Yeah, give me this. Give me this. Give me this. No, construction is possible. No, make the construction possible. Okay, well, listen. You'll kind of do this for me if I do this. All right. We'll do this. All right, so. Okay, well, first of all, you gotta get rid of the bus lane. Yeah, no. And then say keep. All right, there we go. Yeah, all right, so there's the big challenge, right? You have to come down here. Somehow you got it's all the wrong angle, of course. But I mean, you gotta jump the train track over the gully. It's an Evel Knievel location, okay? It's Evel Knievel's test location. That's where you come to for all the things. Max, I don't know what it is you get yourself into, but anyway, nevertheless, peach, hot peach. Okay, we'll take it. Sure, why not? Hot peach. Okay, there's a thing, and this is going to be for bus page. And unfortunately, I haven't got my lamp on here, so I can't see in the dark very well. PAI. I think that's where the G is. Okay, there we go. So there's bus page. I'll throw some buses on this. Yep. 4 buses. There. Do this. We'll be a little hopeful. We'll throw 4 buses on bus page. Okay, there we go. Done. Now for the train line. The train line, starting from up here, because it's an easy place to start. Give this guy a little track going this way, would you? And then give him a building so he can do things with his life. There we go. Done. And now you got to put the train line in for this, dude. New line. Nope, not that color because we already used that color. Give me another color. Give me a blue. So from here, I need you to use this signal right there. Can you do that? Good job. All right, here we go. Now I gotta do this crisscrossy thing here, right? So just so you don't mess this up, dude, I'm gonna help you out here a little bit. Now you should be able to do that. Why can't you get to number 3? Why couldn't you get to number 3? That means there's a train. That means there's a piece broken. Okay. Yep. Can you get this far? No. Oh wait. Yes, you can get this far. All right. Wait a second. There's 2. Okay, so you can kind of get this far. Okay. Can you get to that signal? Okay, you can get to that signal, but you don't want to show me anymore. Okay, well, you're acting very weird, game. Okay, so take that out. You know what? I'm gonna do it like I usually do it with my weird lines. I'm just gonna go with the assumption here that it's gonna figure it out once I'm done, but it probably can't figure it out until after I finish. So let's just go with that little promise. You're going to stop at this station. See, yeah, so he's kind of figuring it out already. So I now need him to come all the way down here. Yeah, you're going to come back down the other line like that. And then you're going to stop here again. And yes, you are going to figure this part out. Yep, you're going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine. All right, and then you're going to come back in here. Yep, looks good. We're going to call this the train. And we'll call this page. Yeah, just because it's page that we're actually hooking on. There we go. The train page. Train passenger page. There we go. So, a little bit of train action. Here we go. Zephyr, buy it for Paige. Congratulations. Off you go. All right, here we go. How many of these do you want to put on here, Max? Again, I'd like to put no more than 3 on. I don't think it's going to do any more than 3. Yeah, autosave. Autosave might have been my issue. Anyway, it got it figured out. Wow, the extra train's making me $4 million. I am so surprised. They love them trains. $4 million. Well, of course they do. Okay, how's the fuel train page working out? 16 million. There we go. That's what you call recovery, people. The fuel truck page is losing money, but that's because it's got so many trucks on it. What's going on with that? Take me to that. Listen, guys. Why are you guys losing me money hand over fist? First of all, we should upgrade this road. All right. Listen, let this run for a bit. You can upgrade the road on the fly, dude. You don't gotta panic on this. So, upgrade road upgrades, people. Road upgrades. Click this. Bus lane, yes. Do that. Do this. Do that and this. And that. And that. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, you weren't getting that one done anyway. So, the nice part about bus lanes, of course, is bus lanes. Bus lanes are love. We love bus lanes. You know what I would love? I'd love to see this train be in range. There you go. That's what I want to see. I was going to say, don't you dare mess this up. So, what's going on here? 87. 87. I was going to say, there's no reason why you guys should be losing money. I mean, if there's that amount of demand going on, why are you guys losing me money? I guess it's just a traffic problem. Is that the problem, guys? I mean, if it's just a traffic problem, we'll fix it. Let's see where this line goes. So of course you got to take the most confusing way through town ever. Okay, where are you dropping this fuel off? Well, you're dropping it off there. Why do you do that, game? Why do you do that? Because you want to take the really rough part through town. Okay, listen. Let's go back this way. Let's see if we can upgrade. Oh, yeah, you want to really do a lot of destruction. Removed. Oh, yeah, this is a nightmare. Okay, let's not do that then. How do you want to do this, Max? Yeah, because like, what's going on here, guys? What happened? Listen, no, I changed my mind. Yeah, just like, what's wrong with this guy? Is he like stuck? Okay, I can't believe that they were all glitched out. Everybody was glitched out on this truck. Okay, I wonder how long that's been happening for. Probably way too long. What's going on here? Oh, wow. Everybody's upset with me now, are they? Oh, great. Listen. Okay, listen, guys. All right. Listen, we're going to upgrade this road with bus lanes just because you're all upset with me now. And I don't know why, but we can't have that. Also, I should fix the tools line to use this new bus lane road and not the silly other road. Okay, and done. All right. It's the Teamsters. They're back again, eh? Yeah. Well, I mean, that's very possible. That is very possible. The Teamsters could be back, right? I mean, I can't argue with the logic. The logic is within reason. How fast does this road go? These are 100-kilometer roads? Holy smokes, that's awful generous of me. Let's not give them that. Don't give them 100-kilometer roads. We don't want the townies using roads. We want them using train lines. So you know, yeah, use train lines, guys. All the things. We don't want you using highway roads. No way, that's way too expensive. That is way too generous of me. Okay, let's see if we can actually get these guys to drive forward. All the things. Really, guys? Let me guess. You're all hung up on one guy. Yeah. Are you good to go now? Were they like are they all messed up? Okay, listen. What's going on here? What's going on here, guys? Oh, okay. What's this guy doing? What's this guy doing? What are all these guys doing? Okay. Sure. This is fine. Do I have to do this for every single one of them? Okay. Tools truck page. Are you upset because the drop off isn't working? Like, what's your problem, dude? Oh no, my bad, guys. Oh, gee whiz! Like, what is going on with these trucks all of a sudden? Besides the Teamsters, I mean, they're probably to blame for half of this, but not for the other half. I must admit, like, this should not be happening. I don't know what these guys are doing, but they're losing their minds. Yeah, like, I don't know why these guys are losing their minds so badly. Yep. I mean, I can keep clicking this and try and clear this queue out, but it doesn't seem to be working. Is there like something broken on this road or something? Alright, you got tools. You don't have tools. Get out of here. Go on, get. Yeah, it's almost like the road's broken here or something. Okay. Just a second. Yeah, listen. Yeah, it's a fire sale. Guess what? New road. All new roads. Do this, do that, do this. I don't know what's going on with that road, but it had some sort of dividing line in it, and it was a mess. It was a mess. Meanwhile, I should try to, since I've now broken a road, I might as well just keep breaking roads here for a second. Do that. Do this. That. Do this. And do that. Okay, so you just took out the truck stop. What did you blow up out of that? Because that was the tools line. Yeah, that's trains, buildings, things. So we're going to try and put this building back in. Okay. Tools, truck. All right, so it did pick that back up. That's great. And that's the bus lane. Yeah, so now this is really upset. This is really upset. Yeah, church lane. Okay. And why can't you connect to Gateshead? Yeah, I know. Contains too few stations. So if you come down here, oh, yep, that would be a thing. Yeah, you remember when you took the thing out and, you know, you didn't put the tunnel back in for these guys? Yeah, you didn't put the tunnel back in for these guys, you goof. Yep. Yeah, here you are wondering what's going on. Yeah, the problem is that you didn't put the tunnel back in for these guys. So, do this. I hate that when there's... So here's this is I won't call it a bug, but it's a thing you gotta watch for. When you delete road and there's vehicles now on the end of those roads, you can't actually attach to replace the road unless you zoom all the way in. Now you can connect to the road, right? But you couldn't connect to that road until you zoomed in. That was a thing. Down, dude. Down. Yep. There we go. Fixed. That's why they were all upset with me. They were like, hey, we can't get to where we got to go. I'm like, okay, that's fine. There's still an error message up here. Tools truck page. Line contains too few stations. Well, of course it does. Because I just deleted the station, you goof. Alright, so you got to fix that. You got to add that station back to here. There you go. I hope we didn't lose... We probably lost half the tools out of that. That upsets me. Passenger stop cannot be used by cargo vehicles. This is a cargo station. All right. Church Lane is a passenger stop. All right. Well, let's go fix that. Yes, it is. That's because you put the wrong thing in there. There you go. And I know we just broke a thing. Buildings, cargo, thing. There you go. No warnings. All the things. All right. Now let's see if we can... Okay, I know where these guys were going. Look, guys. Look. It's all good now, okay? Please come back and drop off your tools now. I know. I messed this line up. Okay, so that line won't be profitable for a bit because you messed that up. Yeah. It'll be fine. These guys will fix that up. Tools truck page, yeah. They're losing money all over the place. They're like, you know what? You didn't want tools anyway, did you, dude? I'm like, well, I did, but I kind of messed it up. So we'll have to give them a couple of minutes here to get their lives back in order. Guess what? You remember the train that you were supposed to put in here? You totally forgot about that guy. I don't even know where he is. You got a train running around here somewhere. Where's the train? Where's the train effort? Oh, there he is. Look. Okay, there he is. He's fine. Well, he's not fine. I need to start this process all over again. But he is making a little money. I mean, he's almost traveling full. But I didn't want that to happen that way because yeah, now I need to wait for him to come all the way back. We'll leave him up in the corner there for a minute while we see if we can't. I mean, this has got to be the waviest road I've ever seen. Like, computer, why do you do certain things like that? Like, you really couldn't build that road any straighter? Like, well, like, were you just going for character here or what? Like, I mean, look at this. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure in the 1940s, they hadn't done the study where curved roads are actually better to keep you awake while doing long drives. So I'm pretty sure they would have made this road as straight as possible, especially for the horses, right? Because you wouldn't want to be doing that. That's just awful mean. And we're already mean to the horses. You're coming back home, are you? Right, you're coming back home. That's great. You do that, dude. And then, yes. In fact, how many, no. I know what's going on there. So, train page has people waiting all over the place. Yeah, so we want to get at least 3 trains on that line. All right. Look at that. You fixed most of the mess again. Yay, us. And, except for the tools trucks are still way behind, right? Like, yeah, like they're still way behind. They're like, dude, we're going to be the next 15 minutes catching up. It's going to be fine. All right, listen, they'll catch up. I think the road is wavy due to land contour. You think? I mean, we can turn on the contour lines just to see. No, I mean, that's baloney. I'll tell you right now. Because if that's the... he didn't follow any of that contour line at all. Like, okay, like I did this part here, so that's understandable. But there's no reason. Like, there is no reason what he did here. Right? I mean, I think that's just the computer. That's the Teamsters trying to make an extra money off the road work by making the road as wavy as possible. They got an extra few miles out of it. That's what that is. Oh, jeez. The things I get convinced into. I mean, you know. Anyway, where's this train at? Look, you're gonna miss this again, dude. Where's this train at? Yes, you're going to put a train on here. Buy vehicles. Buy that. Do that. Put that on page. Yeah, train page. There you go. I'm going to actually stop you right there for 10 seconds. Yep. Where's this train at? Yep, there he comes. And I just want to make sure that you're where you're supposed to be. Yeah, you're where you go. You go. What are you doing? Well, you're thinking about going. All right. You know what? I actually need that guy to go a little bit faster. There we go. Yeah, you can start up again. Okay, so now we'll put one more on there. Hopefully this guy gets to the same spot that this guy gets to when this guy's on his way back. We'll even buy the train ahead of time just because I know that's just something crazy. That's like crazy talk. All right, there we go. So he's coming into the station. He's going to pick up a bunch of people. He just made me $1.1 million. I like that. He's picking up people. So this guy should be somewhat through the tunnel and right about here. This guy should be at the tunnel right about here. I'm going to get ready to do this here. Train page. So that guy's going in the tunnel. Yes, and go. There we go. Look at that. Right there at that signal light. Zip. Look at the two of them right there. Zoom, zoom. Just past each other. Awesome sauce. Okay. That's 3 trains for that. Awesome. That's exactly how that works out. Okay. So, what are we doing on the next episode, Max? Well, a couple of things. First of all, I think I'd like to get this gears working. Okay. That's pretty dangerous. To get the gears working, we need a lumber mill. And I don't think we have a lot of them in the game. We have 3 of them. Where are the 3 of them? One's there, which we are not using, and it's all in the wrong spot. One is there. We're not using that one either. And the third one we are using. The third one is the one we're using. Okay, so to get gears to work, we need this lumber mill to do some work, right? So you would have to, we would have to either do it there. Well, you're not going to do it down there because that would be the craziest train line I've ever made. Well, no, I've made crazier, but that would be a pretty crazy train line. So this is the lumber mill we're going to use. These will be the 2 lumber camps that feed it. And then we're going to take that to gears and then take them gears all the way back to Farmington? Even though he's got gears right beside him? Well, sure. And then we'll maybe take this, maybe we can do the same thing and take this guy's gears all the way down to this guy because he's got gears beside him. Sure. I mean, that's a thing. But where are you going to get all the steel from there, Max? That's going to be the other big trick. So do we have a steel plant up here anywhere? We have 3 steel mills. We have 1 in the valley. No. We have 1 on the mountain. Where's that one? Oh, okay, that's right here by the thing. Okay, where's the 3rd one? Oh, it's right there. Can we get? I mean, we have raw resources here to feed that. Where's some? We have raw resources back here, which could be good money makers if you did it right. Which is always tricky because this is like a 4-way, right? It's always a 4-way. It's all kind of crazy. Okay, so nevertheless, gears and this farm, I think we've got to do something with. Yes, I would like to try and do something with this too, but I think, what's this? Today's Monday? I know I have the game again. Where's my schedule? I gotta push the buttons into things, Max. You gotta push the buttons into things. Get your schedule out. Okay. Hit that. The schedule says, what are we doing? Well, tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow, Mr. Prepper, I have once again advanced us to Sunday. This time, I will stand in the barn with the sheep bomb to do the thing. Should be very exciting. Don't miss tomorrow. This comes back on Thursday, which is my 13th anniversary of the channel. I should point that out. That's why the balloons are on there. So Thursday, this comes back Thursday, where we will do that and all the things. So that's when we're going to bring this back next. Infospace is Wednesday and Saturday, depending on how bad it ticks me off. Because I'll tell you right now, Infospace, holy smokes, the amount of pain I'm going through. So because this map, I designed it differently than my Cube series and the Core series and all the other series, placing roads is so painful. Like, every road you place takes 50 seconds before it places it. It's very painful. And so I'm trying to get as much done with it. So Wednesday, I'm pushing for Wednesday to have Infospace Terra on Wednesday. I'm not sure about Saturday because it all depends on how much we get done on Wednesday as to whether we can get Saturday to happen. But if that's the case, I might do Transport Fever 2 on Saturday. It just all depends, right? But you can't, it's kind of crazy. So with that, all the things, listen, why don't you give some people some nice shots of some of our new stuff? New stuff. Well, I mean, we have a lot of new... Well, okay, I was going to say I have a lot of new stuff, but you don't have a lot of new stuff. You do have this train, though. You could give them that train to watch while we're going back and forth and all the things. There you go. So, there's Train 58. He's going to entertain us for a second while I'm talking about things. I'm Max. This, of course, has been Transport Fever 2, the Deluxe Edition with the new Curvy Canyons. I would think, I would like to try and push it good enough where we then replace these trains with the British trains. So they came out with 10 new vehicles. Now, obviously, we're not going to be using the boats. They came out with like 2 or 3 new boats. We won't be using those. But I would like to try and use the new trucks and the new trains. And of course, one of the new trains they come out with was the British Railways trains, right? So with all that, all the things, whoa, we're definitely in the tunnel there. Gotta do that, dude. Yeah, there you go. A little bit of sideways action, something like that. Sure, that works. Up a little higher. There you go. So with that, we'll actually take one more look at another train here too. Maybe something coming down into the valley, right? Because the valley is actually really nice to look at times, right? So of course we got the Zephyrs on, and they're all making us money. We like money. Money is good. And at the same time, we did get some mixed lines done up on the plateau. I mean, look at the plateau up there; it's pretty crazy. And a couple of extra mini train lines, passenger lines. Now all the towns, except for one, are feeling the love, and we can actually get that other town on next time, that's for sure. Let's see about that money, because, you know, we like, oh, look at that, the twin coach, 50 kilometers an hour, the Douglas, all the things. Let's see that monies. Yes, all blue numbers, gotta like it. I like blue numbers. So, look at that. Them sidelines making us $3 million. The main line, $20 million in passenger money. You betcha. Hey, look at that. Paige isn't losing money anymore. She's making $8 million of that oil money. Good job, Paige. What a comeback. What a comeback. Of course, Tool Train Paige is making $20 million of them bucks. You know it. Which means the trucks, page. What's going on there? Because, you know, monies. It's all monies. It's all monies. In fact, we should have a look at the big books. Look at that. We make about between 100 and 120 million dollars every time. Look at that. That's awesome. That's the way it's done right there, people. Yeah, 100 to 120 million dollars a go. As we're at 2.5 billion of them bucks. You know it. That's the way it's done, people. That's the way it's done. Okay, with that, I want to thank all recent subscribers as the names are going across the screen. Of course, all the names, right? Noko stopped in relatively early. Mr. O, Jacob T, of course, all the things. Kroll is there. And, of course, Gregory as well. And I appreciate all the support, guys and girls. And those out there, you know, all the peoples, of course. I'm super hungry and I'm super exhausted. It's a crazy day. So on the next one, what are we doing? Of course, we're going to do Animal Farm tomorrow, Infraspace on Wednesday. This comes back for the channel birthday on Thursday. I want to thank you all for hanging out. I'm Max, and this will be it for now. Go eat, Max. Go eat. I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.